Julius Caesar, Act 1, Scene 2, and it's line 25. Now, Brutus and Cassius have been along with Caesar, and they have been, what they've been doing is going through to the special races. All right, so Cassius says to Brutus, will you go and see the order of the course? Will you go and find the structure of the course? So Brutus says, I'm not going to stay. I'm not gamesome. I don't enjoy games. I do lack some part of that quick spirit that is Antony. I don't feel competitive like he does. Let me not hinder, Cassius, your desires. I'll leave you. Now remember, this is Cassius's opportunity, Now you should be writing these notes in your book, okay, if you can. Opportunity to talk with Brutus and to convince him. But remember, he already is planning to deceive him in a way, to begin to deceive him. All right, this is where it begins. 1 Scene 2. Okay. And he says, Brutus, I do observe how late. I have not from your eyes that gentleness and show of love as I was wont to have. You bear too stubborn and too strange a hand over your friend that loves you. All right. And here, Cassius he's using flattery. All right. Flattery and the fact that they are close friends because they are married to the sisters. Okay. And then there's a little bit of a pause here. See, Shakespeare uses a pause. And Brutus is thinking, and he says, Cassius, be not deceived that I have veiled my look, or turn the trouble of my countenance merely upon myself. And here is your classic quote, vexed I am of late with passions of some difference. Okay. And vexed means troubled. Okay. He's troubled. Okay, with passions of some difference. Okay, he's troubled by feelings. All right. And this is interesting for someone like Brutus. Brutus is someone who thinks his intellect is more important. All right, he uses logic and reason, but here he's vexed, but yet he doesn't act on his feelings, all right, but he shows them. And Cassius has observed this, all right. I'm not saying the same Brutus. I'm saying someone different, okay. So that's your quote, vexed of late with passions of some difference, okay. He continues, conceptions only proper to myself, which give some soil perhaps to my behaviors. But let not therefore my good friends be grieved. Among them, number Cassius, you be one. Nor construe any further my neglect that poor Brutus, with himself at war, forgets the shows of love to other men. Now here, I want you to look at this. He has an inner conflict, okay? Because he knows that Caesar is a good man, but he feels that he is something else. It's that inner conflict. His head tells him one thing and his feelings say another. All right. So he understands that. And this is what, okay, Cassius can use this conflict to his advantage. Okay, he can manipulate, okay. he can manipulate Brutus. And that's what he's saying, really. Okay. You can see that. All right. There. All right. Then Brutus, I have much mistook your passion by means whereof a breast of mine hath buried thoughts of great value, worthy cogitations. Cogitations are thoughts. All right. Tell me, good Brutus, can you see your face? No, Cassius. For the eye sees not itself, but the reflection by some other means, or sorry, things. Cassius. 'Tis just. And it is very much lamented, Brutus, that you have no such mirrors as will turn your hidden worthiness into your eye, that you might see your shadow. I have heard where many of the best respect in Rome, except immortal Caesar, speaking of Brutus. Okay. Now, here, okay, this again, Cassius uses flattery to manipulate. Brutus. Okay, it says here, I have heard many of the best respect in Rome, speaking of Brutus. And that would be a quote, the best respect in Rome, speaking of Brutus. That's what it would be. Okay. All right.